Ferocious wildfires force evacuation of 20,000 homes near San Diego after months of drought in California. The wildfire dubbed the Bernardo Fire comes after months of drought. Tuesday's temperature was the highest since 1979 for this time of year. Flames spread across 700 acres as firemen and helicopters tackled the blaze. At least 5 schools and 20,000 homes evacuated in San Diego, California. A second fire in Santa Barbara County led to 1,200 homes being evacuated. More than 20,000 homes and at least 5 schools were evacuated after a raging wildfire caused by months of drought spread across 700 acres of land in San Diego, California. Firefighters worked around the clock as the fast-moving flames dubbed the Bernardo Fire ripped through parched land in the Rancho Bernardo area, pushed along by fierce winds. Helicopters could also be seen flying overhead spraying water onto the flames, as black smoke and whirling ash billowed into the sky above. The wildfire comes after months of drought, as well as some of the highest temperatures seen in the area for more than 30 years. As the fire took hold of the area, evacuation orders were made for more than 20,000 homes, as well as several schools, on the outskirts of San Diego. Meanwhile, another 1,200 homes and business in Santa Barbara County, which is 250 miles to the north, were also evacuated due to a fire, which spread across 500 acres. Daniel Berland, a spokesman for the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection, said at least 6 other fires in total had been reported in the state, but they were all now believed to be under control. Another fire in southern San Diego County destroyed a mobile home before it was put out, he said. While residents began returning to their homes last night, officials said no homes were reported damaged in the fire. But there are fears there could be more fires, as record high temperatures are predicted across California for the next 2 days. Los Angeles and neighboring cities have even introduced parking restrictions in some areas to make sure emergency vehicles can get through if fires start. San Diego Fire Chief Javier Maynor said, "At the point the fire is right now, we believe we have a pretty good handle on it. We hope to do some more work through the night and into tomorrow, but I think the largest part of the emergency has passed." But the fires still caused widespread panic for residents around the area. Cameron Stout said he got a text from his wife shortly after midday, while he was filling up his car with petrol, saying she was packing up and leaving the family home with their valuables. Their next-door neighbor's home burned in a fire 15 years ago, he said. He said this area's been through this before. I thought the recent rains would have prevented this from happening. But after a couple days of 100 degrees, it's reversed all that. Katie Gaysme, 14, was held for hours in her high school classroom before the school let the children go home. She said students studied, ate lunch, did yoga and looked out of the windows as the fire spread outside. She said, there were a lot of flames. Some were right near the front gate. Resident Chuck Dawson said firefighters saved his home. He said, the heat is ferocious as you get close to it. In fact, it probably came within 25 feet of our house. Luckily, we had about 30 firemen who barricaded it, and it burned all the way around, but we're safe. The wildfire was caused by a combination of high heat, low humidity and notoriously gusty Santa Ana winds. Months of drought have also left much of the landscape ready to burn. Los Angeles has recorded just 6 inches of rain this year, less than half its annual average rainfall. Mr. Berlant said, fire season last year never really ended in Southern California. He said his agency has responded to more than 1,350 fires since January 1, compared with an average of 700 by this time of year.